Hello traders, I'm recording video number 2. It's part 2 of testing that was done with big breaker algos, and you see this it starts from 311, runs for 2 months, and these are the same strategies: FVG Algo on the left side and big breaker on the right side. But before that, let me also tell you that there is a free trial of these algos. You purchase just one and it comes with 2 algos, and that has different strategies in it. And also, if you are downloading update, then what you need to do, you'll need to remove your current one, current installation. So how you do it, you go to Tools, remove NinjaScript assembly, and you will see the options from big breaker in there. Let me see. So specifically you won't see it here because the way it's coded on this computer, but if you install it, you will see it here. You will need to remove it and then import NinjaScript add-on and select that big breaker algos file. So that's how you import it. But let's look at this. If you remember, we have in part 1 there was a 21 grand over 2 months period. So this is almost 19 grand over 2 months period as well. So it was consistent. If you look at the strategies themselves in details, this time it only generated 4 grand, and it was less consistent as previous 2 months, but nevertheless it was over 55, which was my mark. It was 38 total trades, and there was one big one here, but remember we can always control how much we can lose. So but anyways, here are the stats from FVG Algos, and there was we could just show you an example of what that was. So sorry, this is my VPS, so this acts slower. So this was that trend touch from super trend bounce short. As you see that it touched that dotted line and went down. Okay, so let's see another trade. This was CCI plus. This was the reversal. This was TT short as well, but this was turned out to be a loss. Okay, and let's look at this one. Let's look at big breaker. So big breaker, if we look at the details, we're still in upper 70% profitable trades. We had 63 trades and 14 grand in profit. And our biggest losers were, 675. That was one time happened, I believe. And usually it's your take profits are stop losses around $400 on average. So as you could see, there was Now let me explain you something. Um, the way these algos work, majority of them, if let's say this is in a trade, so here's a break line trade, break to the downside, and then instead of waiting all the way for a stop loss, instead of waiting all the way up until that signal candle high for a stop loss, if there is a three consecutive buys, three consecutive candles in the bullish scenario, then it automatically cancels that trade because we already see that it starts to going up. So that's the way I coded it. It's just we're taking our losses short earlier. This was big breaker loan. There was a B30 loan. This was B50 loss. I'll need to check into that. But yeah, so this is part 2 as I promised. So we had tested robot from January until May, so that's like 5 months, and we show that it's consistently generated over 55% in profits, and that's pretty significant for an algo, this type of algo where you can set it up and have it